I get bored very easily, and I like things which excite me, doing things which are different. So I'm lucky. I mean, people have always called me and said, you know, do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? And you say yes to some and no to others. And as I get older, I try and work a bit less because I'm sort of aware that this won't go on forever, life, you know. And I don't know how many summers I've got left, but I want to enjoy what I can of life. So I'm a bit fussier about when I go away to work. But there are still jobs which I can't resist, and I do those. And they're very, you know, they're different because, I mean, I'm coming to New York to the Y in, just before I start Long Day's Journey, actually, I think the beginning of May, and we're going to read Eliot's 4 quartets, which, if any of you don't know it, is a must. Just go and book, because T.S. Eliot, actually American, but spent most of his life in England, wrote these quartets late 30s, early 40s of the last century, and the most incredible meditation upon how you get to the still, quiet center of yourself. The place which, a place like New York, does everything to distract you from getting there. And Eliot writes about just how can we get, I mean, some people meditate, some people do yoga, some people have quiet conversations with their wives, some people, whatever, but we try to get to that calm place which is our center, which is where our real force comes from. And Eliot's written a series of poems, takes about an hour, about that, and I'm coming to New York to read that because we're releasing a recording of all of Eliot's work, which I've recorded. He's my favorite poet at the moment, and we're going to sort of set up that release by doing a performance at the Y. So I hope some of you will come to that. And once again, that's something I did because I love T.S. Eliot. So I'm very lucky. Things cross my path, and I think, yeah, I'd like to do that. That won't take too long, and that'll give me huge pleasure. And then I go back home, and I look after my horse, and I polish the bottom of my boat.
And is that your favorite thing to really do, is look after the horse and polish the boat?
Yeah, and walk the dog.
Walk the dog.
And do the garden. That's what I love. I mean, that's what I do all this work to be able to do.